Vicksburg, Virginia, the home of the Hokies, and it is Metallica time as Tech takes the field. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's time for Lane Stadium to get rocked. A run out unlike any other. This is Enter Sandman. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Seminoles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joyner. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So Virginia Tech's offense gets their first crack now. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The short completion at the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Oh, what a spin! They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and
he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Moles. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Was some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, not right through. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, he breaks free, still going. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Noles will have to punt this one away. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see. Can take the lead before the break. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still on it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiggins. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. shotgun handoff here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. He finds some space. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Sack sets up second down. One man to the backfield and they get the football. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure on the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Throwing off play action. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they'll run him on a toss. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The tight end has got it. Finding space at the 20. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Hokies line up with a first and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. To be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to find a way to keep the ball in bounds while keeping it on the ground.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
That's caught. It's Jackson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. 2 minute clock with the running game. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Escaping the pressure, moving right. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And the route is on.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep shot. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Noles will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team.